Welcome back to Rob Liefeld Appreciation Month here on Crypto Comics. All you beautiful, beautiful people in Webtown. This is NewMen number 1. I found this at the local comic shop yesterday, and I rushed home just so I could shoot this review for you beautiful people. I wish we would have had this to review before we did the Extreme Sacrifice series, but I didn't. I couldn't find it. But lo and behold, it appeared in a long box for 50 cents a few days later. And sure enough, here we are right now. NewMen number 1. This was cute. It's created by Rob Liefeld, written by Eric Stevenson, and penciled by a very young Jeff Matsuda. Located in a lazy residential area of Seattle, Washington, there is little to set Grand Avenue apart from any of countless streets in the city's many neighborhoods. For the most part, it's an ordinary street, lined with ordinary homes, populated by ordinary people. This, however, is not an ordinary house. And these are not ordinary people. All right, Kodiak, 2 points for the boy from Port Baker. Like 2 points is going to help you guys, Bird. You and Furface here are losing bad. You tell him, Dash Baby. Ain't no one taking us down. Don't get too overconfident, Exit. Remember what happened last time you... Hey, watch it with the paws, you big lug. Just making sure you're paying attention, Rain. 'Cause as of right now, you guys got the ball. Ooh. Smokey the Bear here actually makes a shot for a change, and suddenly he's Mr. Tough Guy. Get ready to eat dust, Bark Breath. Bring it on, chump. Dash, this one's got your name on it, Speedy. Holy smokes. Blocker Bird, she's any time now, Exit. And he just makes this portal open like he's Niobe. You guys know Niobe by my friend Larry Patrick Higgins. Check out Niobe. It's usually available on Kickstarter, but I'm confident that if you go to @NiobeComic on Twitter, Larry will tell you exactly how to get yourself a copy of issue number 1, which is really good, and you're going to want it because Larry has a brand new Niobe 2-issue miniseries coming out very, very soon. So you'll want to read issue 1 of the previous miniseries. Here you go, Dollface. Slam. Think you're pretty slick, don't you, Roland? Well, you better open you a portal to China or something, bud. 'Cause I'm coming through. And they're just, they're playing basketball and they get in a little fight. And they're having fun, though. It's all just for fun. And they're just, hanging out. And all of a sudden, this fella shows up, and they talk about the recently concluded Extreme Prejudice, which we did not cover here on Rob Liefeld Appreciation Month. And I feel bad about that. But this fella says this is not good. Even with something as trivial as a game of basketball, they can barely find the discipline to function as a unit. On the one hand, I realize they're young and nothing could have possibly prepared them for the life they've chosen to lead. But on the other hand, the re-emergence of quantum and the brotherhood of man were only the beginning. There are dangerous times ahead, and no matter how young they are, they must face that danger is won. Okay, kids, party time's over. Time to get in the house and get down to business. I think it's high time we all sat down and had a long overdue talk. Now, I just choose to play this guy as Irish. I haven't seen anything that indicates he's Irish other than that hair. For some time now, since you arrived here actually, I've been watching all of you. I've been monitoring how you interact with one another on a personal level, learning who gets along with whom and, of course, who doesn't. And most importantly, I've been getting a feel for how the lot of you are going to work as a team. In a manner of speaking, I've been testing you, and so far anyway, I've been less than pleased with the results. I gathered you together to face some very real and very deadly threats to our people and our world, but unless you can function as a cohesive unit, I don't know that. Exit, I'd appreciate if you would divert your attention from that infernal television long enough to hear what I have to say. All the people in Ireland are dying because all the other people in Ireland are killing them. It doesn't actually say that. I just wanted to say it. I wouldn't have called you in here if I didn't feel it was important. Sure thing, Redbeard, but check this out. Looks like some grade A dope is causing all sorts of trouble out at the university. Bizarre occurrence which is unfolding even now outside the physical science department on the University of Washington campus. Go Huskies! Sources at the scene of the disturbance say an unidentified supervillain is responsible for the geological upheaval. Well, this is a good time for us to get going then. Let's go fight him. And they go, and they find this dude who is, doing his thing.
Oh, indeed, it is quite serious, young fools, and if you know what's good for yourselves, you'll let me pass, lest I'm forced to grind your pristine little bodies into bits.
Sorry, mister, but you're not going anywhere until you explain where you get off forming a miniature mountain range in the middle of this campus. Your call, buddy. Either you come up with some answers pretty darn quick, or you go a couple of rounds with the NewMen. Wouldn't it be better if it was Newman from Seinfeld? Forget this team. It should just be the NewMen. I'd like it. NewMen? But that's impossible. You're not. Ah, now I see. You are the next generation, eh? How pathetically quaint. That being the case, then, perhaps you know of that devil Proctor, and how he and his meddling group scarred me, branded me forever a monster, of how the once proud elemental was broken, made less than a man in the name of the perverted vision of justice. Now stand aside, whelps. I bear you no ill will. Yet. No can do, bud. We're gonna have to fight. And he gets a big katam to the back. And they fight. And they fight. And she steals his regulator. So, this is how he's able to survive on our planet, is with this regulator that allows him to breathe oxygen, even though I think science is kind of showing that oxygen is one of the fundamental components of life.
Wait, need to breathe.
Oh, yes, he's all yours, guys. Better catch him quick. I got him. Great work, Dash. Who'd have thought he'd leave such an integral part of his existence open to attack? Guess your judgment gets a little hazy when you're sucking on artificial air. Now we've just got to find Kodiak. And judging by the way Elemental jettisoned him out of here, because see, remember, back here, he hits him, and he goes ba-doom, and he flies through the air, whoosh, and flies even more, whoosh. This is where he lands. And judging by the way Elemental jettisoned him out of here, that could be as big a task as figuring out what Elemental was up to in the first place. What was he doing on the University of Washington campus?
Look, there it is, just like I told you. Radical, and it's glowing too. What do you think it is?
I wonder. It looks like a pyramid of some sort. I have no idea where this is. It's weird that these little white children here from very much the west coast of America in the 1990s are wherever this overgrown pyramid is. I don't know. I thought he landed in, the remote jungles of Uruguay. Guess not. Next issue. Think the NewMen had a rough time with Elemental? Actually, I don't. They seem to dispose of him pretty easily. Well, hang on to your seats, because that was just a warm-up for the man they call Girth. Now, we've actually seen Girth in the pages of the Badrock mini-series that didn't get completed. Only they did the 2 issues and they didn't do the 3rd issue. Just like in the Grifter Badrock mini-series. So there's Girth now. See, remember him? I think you might. You can go back and watch that Badrock mini-series here on Crypto Comics. You get a little behind-the-scenes stuff here, and that's fun. And this kind of tells you where we're at in the Extreme universe with this Extreme checklist. Youngblood Strike File number 4 had just come out. Oh, they're still shilling that Deathmate Red. Youngblood number 5, so this was in the break, because here's Team Youngblood 7. Oh, Splitting Image. Oh, remember those? Oh, man. Oh, there's some more right there. Meet Girth. Oh, no. Oh, Prophet Goes Splat. There it is, Stephen Platt. Loving it. So, that's the NewMen. A C? We would say this is an average comic book. It was nothing really special. I think maybe the coolest part is this dude. He looks cool. I think Kodiak looks cool, too. I could go without the brunette Adam Warlock and this, random comic chick and, wing arm guy, whatever. Exit is cool. Kodiak is cool. The rest of the NewMen, uninspired. That's the best way to describe this. Uninspired. But you know what is inspired? My comic book, Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun, which you can find by picking up your smartphone and just going thumb your way over to megawattcomic.com. And back our totally awesome Kickstarter while there's still time. We need your help. And you can be drawn into the comic book as a vampire. And this isn't just a vampire that gets killed. You'll even make it into issue 2. That's megawattcomic.com. As usual, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Hit the ding dong for notifications. And I will be back tomorrow with another totally awesome comic book review for Rob Liefeld Appreciation Month, right here on Crypto Comics. I'll see you then.